In an unusual move, a Harvard graduate, happily married, choosing to self-deport and return to his birth country of Mexico, which he has not lived in since childhood. But he says it's better to leave on his own terms than be removed forcibly. NewsNation's Jorge Ventura is following this live for us in San Antonio. So, Jorge, exactly how did this unfold?
Well, Nichole, I got the opportunity to speak with Francisco Hernandez-Corona. He graduated Harvard back in 2013. He's an undocumented immigrant living here in the United States. He was actually living in Texas and was recently married, but now he's one of the many undocumented immigrants coming to the tough decision to self-deport back to his home country. Francisco tells me that he was constantly worried about the possibility of being apprehended by ICE agents while out in public due to his immigration status. He says that actually got to a point he stopped driving, eventually leading to the decision to self-deport on his own terms. Now, Francisco and his husband, Irving Hernandez-Corona, have called Puerto Vallarta home for almost a month now as the couple adjusts to their new life in Mexico.
I have no criminal record. I have a work permit, right? I wasn't in a situation where I felt like I'm going to be deported tomorrow.
Now, Francisco graduated Harvard in 2013 and was recently married, living in the Lone Star State. Francisco telling NewsNation that he first came to the United States when he was just 6 years old on a tourist visa with his mother. She overstayed that visit, and then he would later return to Mexico. When he was about 11 years old, his father paid smugglers to bring Francisco across the border illegally.
Somewhere on the border, met a random group of people that I had never met. Again, I'm a child. And then they tell us, hey, tomorrow, we're gonna cross the desert. And it's gonna be long and it's gonna take a lot of time. It's second to my mom passing away, the most traumatizing thing I ever been through.
Now, Francisco's story is one of the thousands of young undocumented immigrants in the United States coming across illegally as an unaccompanied minor without their parents. Francisco is currently barred from re-entering the United States due to his immigration status. He says that under the Trump administration, he also feared the possibility of being deported to a country other than his own, like El Salvador. Francisco's decision to self-deport comes as the Trump administration has aggressively put out ads warning migrants in the country illegally to self-deport, even relaunching the CBP Home app, where migrants could register and notify DHS when they will self-deport. Earlier this month, the Department of Homeland Security did announce that migrants choosing to self-deport and register on the CBP Home app will receive a $1,000 travel stipend once returning back home, Nichole.
All right, so question here, is Francisco using the app to self-deport?
So Francisco tells me that he simply just bought the airfare tickets back to Mexico and left. And right now it's unclear of how many migrants in the country illegally who are choosing to self-deport on their own terms outside of those DHS programs are working. But DHS does say that as of now, migrants using that CBP Home app are in the thousands choosing to self-deport. And that does come as the Trump administration is pushing and increasing the pressure on more migrants to leave voluntarily. Just last week, DHS did announce the first Project Homecoming charter flight, bringing 64 migrants who opted to self-deport back to Honduras and Colombia. The Trump administration making an aggressive push to incentivize migrants to self-deport. So this is aligning with the Trump administration's operation of deportation. Nichole.
All right, Jorge, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.